Do you wanna give a rundown of what this is all about?
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, this has been coming for a long time. In every different field, AI was going to have profound effect if it wasn't properly governed and introduced. So here we are. Hollywood jobs, especially post strike, are most at risk from AI. And we're not just talking about a few jobs. This came out on the 30th in the evening, and I think a lot of people missed it. From the Hollywood Reporter, they're literally telling an industry that 90% of the jobs will be gone in the next few years, especially in post production, special effects, audio stuff, you name it. Stunt people eventually will lose their gigs to AI. In fact, not all that eventually. It'll be coming in the near future. So as we scroll through this article, there's actually some numbers that are going to be rather shocking. You can see, oh, too far. First paragraph. There you go. So second paragraph. So it says study surveying 300 leaders. They estimate over the next 3 years, it estimates 204,000 positions will be adversely affected.
That isn't crazy.
I know. So at the forefront of displacement, look at this list: sound engineers, voice actors, concept artists, employees in entry-level positions. Yeah, because they won't need to train them anymore. Visual effects and other post-production work are already being replaced with AI, and it's going to get more and faster, etc. And I'm telling you right now, none of these union deals that were made are going to mean a hill of beans. So they did commission a report that was conducted from November 17th to December 22nd from CVL Economics, so that they could kind of deliver the Animation Guild could kind of deliver a report to their members, just how screwed they were. So the report serves as a data point to the mainstream adoption of human mimicking chatbots that can generate text, audio, and even hyper-realistic images, and its effects on labor. So they did all of that. So a good point of reference will be what the WJ sought and won, which is why the Directors Guild went back to the negotiating table to ask for more things more recently. But if you scroll farther down, and this is the thing that not that much farther down, there's really no guardrails here around this, and there never was going to be. So in November, former DreamWorks founder Jeffrey Katzenberg said the tech will replace 90% of jobs in animated films. 90%.
That's crazy.
So yeah, so two-thirds of firms in Hollywood are considered early adopters of the tech. Roughly a third of respondents that were surveyed predicted AI will replace sound editors, 3D modelers, recording remixers, audio and video technicians within 3 years, while a quarter said the sound designers, compositors, and graphic designers are likely to be affected. They're going to be removed. There's only going to be a handful of people required to do any and all of these jobs, because AI is going to
be managers, won't it? Like managing the AI, telling it what to do. That'll be it. There'll be like a quality assurance person and someone doing a bit of design work from the AI, and that's kind of it, really.
Yeah. And here's the worst part of it is somebody already suggested it in the chat, is you're going to pretty much be able to ask an AI to create a movie for you. Well, I'm going to take it a step further.
I know, you're soulless garbage, won't it?
It will be, but I'm going to take it further. You're going to be able to do all that in VR. You're actually going to be able to create a custom avatar girlfriend to interact with you in your own version of VR movie.
I don't want a custom avatar girlfriend. I want real pussy.
I'm just telling you, these are the things that are likely to rise out of this kind of technology. And when we get to quantum computing, game's over. Humans will no longer be required.
Yeah. I was just talking about all this shit on Flashcast the other night. Sorry, go ahead, Nick.
I was just saying we're gonna all end up getting plugged right into the Matrix. It's like the direction we're going.
You know what I find funny, right? That we never did a video on it here, and we should have done, to be fair, because they announced that they're partnering the rights holders and the rights holders for Ready Player One are partnering to build an actual AI meta universe thing, and it's like, you missed the point. Ready Player One was about disconnecting, not connecting. And so the owners of the IP themselves just they fundamentally don't understand the IP that they've got control over. The entire movie is about being more human and connecting on a human level, not building a universe to hang out in and you know, just hang around in. Like, that's not that. What? These people, like, it's the stupidity is just beyond me. It's absolutely outrageous. God.
I mean, the same things happening at fast food chains, supermarkets, all that. Like, I mean, you're getting like the McDonald's here in town. There's nobody taking your order if you walk inside. There's huge. It's a
kiosk.
screens.
Yeah,
kiosk, and you put your order in that way.
Well,
all the stores self-checkout. You hardly see a cashier there checking anyone.
They always mess up, and then someone's got to come over and help you anyway.
Yeah.
Just have a bloody person here, for God's sake.
And Nick, here's the worst thing. So at CES this year, what was the most important designed physical thing that was introduced?
I didn't see it.
Cooking and delivery bots.
I remember seeing something on that. Yeah, that actually cooks the food. And the little robotic arms drops the fries in the oil, all that. I
so McDonald's in the near future, you know, you're going to spend your $1 million to acquire your franchise, and then probably $500,000 to get all these gadgets, but you won't ever have an employee. The only employee you'll have is the guy that goes in and fixes the robots. That's it. That's how close we are to that, guys, is they're already doing it. In fact, you can get a kitchen robot, in your own robot for your kitchen.
Yeah.
It's coming. Optimus is on the way. You're going to have millions, if not hundreds of millions of jobs replaced by Tesla bots. So that's
someone said, you guys realize you'll be competing with AI channels soon. We already are. There's loads of channels that are completely built on AI already.
I'm competing with fake Amaranth right now, to be fair. I mean, look at me. So.
All right then.
That was a joke. It was a good one.
Well, you know. So, well, this is pretty damning, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it fun? And the thing is Tom has been warning about this. I know I've been warning about it. I'm sure you have, and you know, Nick was probably just dreaming of it. You know, waiting for that AI, that sweet AI.
Yeah,
I'm good. I want.
Just had a dream about it last night. I was like, "Oh, you sweet AI."
Nah, mate, on the real thing. Give me Sydney Sweeney and stuff.
Oh,
fine.
Yeah.
Look, it's just like I said. This is the inevitable forced future that we're dealing with, and there's no legislation out there to protect you.
It's not going to be better for it, though. It'll be worse. Everything.
Indeed.
This will be worse.
People will get to the point where they reject it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, massively. I think they already are, aren't they? To be fair.
Well, a lot of people
already are rejecting this kind of stuff, like because I don't know. This whole thing's bloody insane.
Yeah, absolutely. We're moving more and more closer to the whole transhumanism. You know, combining machines with humans and vice versa, and all that.
I don't like it. I don't subscribe to this.
No,
I'm not about this.
Crazy.
Not a fan. Not a fan. By 2026, a third of respondents said over 20% of all entertainment industry jobs, or roughly 118,500 positions, will be cut. The study says. That's a lot.
Yeah. It's like I said, the thing that scares that should scare the panties off everybody in Hollywood is that first number, 204,000 positions.
That's over the next 3 years.
Yeah.
That's just in 3 years.
Yep.
No, that's crazy. It'd be different if it was just writers, because Hollywood writers suck.
Yeah. So, and you know something else? AI doesn't ever go on strike.
That's true. Very true.
How'd that labor union work out for you guys?
Well, they didn't get a good deal anyway. Everyone was, The deal's great. No, it's not. The deal's shit. Got a terrible deal. Well, there you go. And anything, Tom? You haven't really said much, mate. Do you want to jump in on this at all?
I think this is a dangerous precedent, as we've said before. I know some people are like, "Well, this is no different than like reface apps and certain other things." And yeah, you're not wrong to a point, but it does come to a point where it's going to put people out of work. Like I said, at least even with like certain other things, you still need somebody there to put in the information and, you know, do whatever with it. This is one of those things where it's not, and I don't think it's going to change anytime too soon until somebody actually creates one of these movies with AI and it's better than anything Hollywood's doing right now, and then they'll finally put a stop to it, or Taylor Swift, one or the other.
I'm really, that whole Taylor Swift thing annoyed me because they were blocking the search on X, right? And yet for years and years and years, you've been able to, not that I have, this is anecdotally from reports and police and, you know, serious, I don't know, serious government bodies, you've been able to search for like child prawn on Twitter, right?
Oh.
You're able, no, but you are. But Taylor Swift didn't like some AI things, and they literally deactivated the ability to search for Taylor Swift. So why don't you do that for child prawn, for God's sake, and all the other degenerate shit that's illegal and gross on there? Do you see what I mean? Like, isn't that a bit? I don't know. I just find that so gross. Like, that's awful. When you think about that, no, culture's just dead there.
It frustrates me because literally we had a hearing on this, the Senate, I think yesterday, where, you know, Zuckerberg and the other knuckleheads from social media companies were called on the table. The problem is this has been done annually for the last 4 or 5 years. Zuckerberg's, you know, apologized every single time. He was driven to apologize again yesterday. But bupkis gets done as far as, you know, the legal framework to support like getting these companies to force them to shut it down. And then you have no actual effort made by these social media companies to shut it down. You know, I have to see some foul, ridiculous stuff on some of the social media that I watch that I would rather not see, but, you know, that's all here and there. But the stuff that shouldn't be there because it's actually legitimately illegal is somehow all over the place. And you know, to your point, I mean, the Taylor Swift thing, I was like, let's use that to our advantage and just search for Taylor Swift like for like days on end, because we could shut up the Swifties. Nobody followed through on that though. That'd have been good.
Jesus. Dear, oh dear. Right, well, we do have some super chats to get to, guys.